Okay guys, in today's video we're going to answer the question, is it worth getting pennies from the bank to search for copper ones? I just barely opened roll 17 and I saw a wheat cent and I'm like, oh my goodness. And then I saw a second wheat cent, so we've got 2 wheat cents. Okay, roll number 18, we already have a wheat cent coming out of here. Okay, well, roll number 19, we just found another wheat cent, so that's 3 in a row that we found wheat cents. I thought that was going to end. I went to the bank just like 20 minutes ago. I got this, and now we're going to see about, is it worth searching these for copper pennies? So first, we dump it out. And obviously what we're looking for is a penny. If, bam, that's 1977, that's copper. So, and now what we need to do is we need to get, okay, there's 81, that's copper. 63, that's copper. And also we're looking for other pennies that are worth more, like wheat cents or even Indian heads. Probably not going to be any of those in this, but yeah, we'll get back to you. Okay, so in our first roll we got 6 copper pennies, all pre-82, which means they're copper, which means 95% copper, which means they're worth more than these crap zinc ones. Okay, I just opened the second roll and immediately we have a wheat cent, which is copper, so we're going to flip it over and see what year it is. 1949. That's very, very old. Wow, that's cool. Well, we'll see what else we get. Okay, second roll, we only got 3 copper pennies, but one of them's a wheat cent, so I'm not going to complain about that. That's amazing. Okay, 7 coppers and 1 2009 bicentennial cent in the third roll. And we're going to see how much we get in the next one. Okay, roll number 4 had 13 copper pennies, which is a lot. One of them has got this weird diamond pattern on them. It looks like it was stamped on it. Just odd. Okay, fifth roll has 9 copper pennies and 2 Lincoln bicentennials. Okay, so this is roll number 6, and first penny I pull out, it's a wheat cent, and let's see what year. 1952 D. That's nice. Well, D means it was minted in Denver, so that's cool. And then it looks like we got a bunch of other coppers in here. Okay, roll 6 gave us 9 wheat cents. Well, no, 9 coppers, 1 wheat cent. And also, what I'm 90% certain is a 2006 proof, which is cool. It's cool to find that. Alright, our 7th roll only gave us 5 copper pennies. Somewhat of a disappointment, but we'll keep searching. On roll number 8, we got 6 coppers, which is nice, but still, we need more wheats. Roll number 9, we got 6 copper pennies out of. Okay, roll 10, we got 8 coppers. In roll 11, we got 6 copper pennies. This is getting a little boring, but at this point, we're only 14 minutes in, so. Okay, in roll 12, we got a lot. We got 13 coppers, and when I was cleaning and putting all of the zinc pennies back in the box, I did find one more copper penny that I missed initially because it was super shiny. Okay, roll number 13, we just found a diamond, so that's 9 cents for certain that we've already made, and then we've also found wheat cents already, which is nice. Unfortunately, it's not silver. That would be really nice. Okay, and roll number 13, we got the dime, and then we got 9 coppers, which is good. Okay, roll number 14, we got 6 coppers. We're getting a huge pile of copper pennies here. Okay, roll number 15, it's very disappointing. We only got 3 coppers. Okay, we got 12 copper pennies out of roll number 16, so that almost makes up for the uselessness of roll number 15. Oh my gosh, okay. I just barely opened roll 17, and I saw a wheat cent, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And then I saw a second wheat cent in here. So we've got 2 wheat cents in the same roll, and we're gonna flip them over what year. 1946 and 1920, oh my gosh. That is really old. You usually do not find anything from the 20s at all, or 30s, nothing. You only find stuff from like the 50s, and holy moly. Oh my gosh, that's so old. Oh, is there more? Is there more? Oh my goodness, this is awesome. Oh, yes. Oh, sweet. Oh, that means we found 4 wheat cents already. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna stop filming it. Okay, that's roll 17. That was a very exciting roll. We got a total of 7 copper pennies, 2 of which are wheat cents, 1 of which is 1920, which is really old for wheat cents. You usually don't find anything earlier than like 1942, 1940 if you're lucky. Nothing from the 30s ever, never, ever from the 20s, ever. So that's very exciting. Holy cow. Okay, roll number 18. We already have a wheat cent coming out of here. Oh, this is so exciting. Oh my goodness, that's two rolls in a row that have had wheat cents. Oh my goodness. Can I keep up this streak of finding wheat cents? That would be amazing. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is exciting. We'll get back to you if I find any more. Roll number 18 has 12 coppers, 1 of which is a wheat cent, 1944D, which, exactly as I said, you find plenty from the 40s, but you don't hardly ever find any from the 30s or 20s. Okay, well, roll number 19, we just found another wheat cent, so that's 3 in a row that we found wheat cents. I thought that was going to end, but we also found a dime, which is exciting. I'm going to just double check all of these coppers real quick. Well, these zincs real quick. That's insane. Oh my gosh, this is going way too well. Okay, roll number 19 had 6 coppers, 1 of which is a wheat. Amazing. That's 3 rolls in a row that have had that. And then we also got another dime. This one's 1967, so unfortunately, once again, not silver. If I ever find a silver dime while I'm hunting copper for copper, I'm gonna be so happy. All right, roll number 20. We've got 9 coppers, and we are 34 minutes in. I'm gonna pause because my battery's running low. Roll number 21 has brought our luck back. We found another wheat cent. It's a 1958 Denver, so I think that's probably one of like the worst wheat cent you could possibly get. But that's alright, it's still a wheat cent, I'm still happy about it. Okay, roll 21, we got 9 wheat cents, 1 of which, not wheat cents, oh my gosh. 9 copper pennies, 1 of which is a wheat cent. Roll 22 had a yield of 5 coppers. Yay, I didn't mess up my words. Roll 23 had a shockingly bad yield of 1 copper penny. Okay, roll number 24 came in with a slightly less shockingly bad yield of 3 pennies. Better copper. Roll number 25 comes in with 13 copper pennies, which is better than like the past 3 we've had. I've got a sneaking suspicion that some of these rolls I've gone through already, which is just shocking because it's been months and months and months since I've brought pennies back to the bank. Roll number 26 had 10 copper pennies, which is good. Alright, roll number 27, we had 12 copper pennies and another Lincoln. One of these copper pennies was a Canadian one, which is actually 98% copper, so it's a higher purity, but it also weighs less, which is unfortunate. Roll 28 had 6 copper pennies and what I believe are 2 proofs, but I'm not certain about that. We'll have to check on that some more later. Okay, we found in roll 29, we found my brain just spaced out for a second there. We found 7 copper pennies. 1 of them is a gift from our Canadian friends. Alright, roll number 30 here, we got 14 copper pennies, which is good. Roll number 31 had 7 copper pennies, and also we've moved on to these rolls instead of this type. We've got hardly any left, and this video is almost over. And then we're gonna do the final count. Roll number 32 just confirmed that these are not rolls that I packaged because I just found a wheat cent. It is very disgustingly stuck to a brand new cent, but it's 1944, which is pretty good, and that's another wheat cent. Roll number 32's final yield is 10 copper pennies, 1 of which is a 1944 wheat cent. And that puts our wheat counter at, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. We've got 8 wheat cents so far. Alright, roll number 33 had an average yield of 6 copper pennies, which is pretty average. Roll number 34, true to its name, has 4 copper pennies. Sweet. Roll number 35 has 8 copper pennies for us, which is, you know, if you think about it, there's 50 pennies per roll, and so 8 copper pennies, if I get that for 2 rolls, then that's a 16% copper recovery. Roll number 36 has 4 copper pennies. Roll number 37 has 5 copper pennies, and that means we're on our last roll, which I think I'm going to do a live search for this last one. Let's see. That's copper, that's copper, that's copper. I can tell by their patinas, usually, if they're copper or not. Some of them I have to double check, but usually I've been doing this long enough, I can just see, oh, that's copper. You know, this one's 1987, so it looks like it's copper, but it's not. So that's why some of them, but it also had a suspicious patina, so I knew there was a chance it wasn't copper. So that one's copper. And let's see. All this stuff on the bottom here is just zinc. Zinc, zinc, zinc. All of it's garbage. It's worthless to us. And that's that. Let me just finish cleaning up these zinc pennies and putting them in the garbage can. Well, not really a garbage can, the send back to the bank can. And that's 12 copper pennies. And that took us, stopping the stopwatch, let's see. Got some notifications I gotta clear, but took us an hour and 8 minutes. And usually, this many rolls will take me probably about 20 to 30 minutes, because I just get into a frenzy after about 2 wheat cents, and then I just start going through them about 20 seconds a roll, which is really fast. But you know, today I've been bonking my head on the light box. I haven't been able to have peak efficiency. Okay, so we got almost 2 pounds of copper out of this, and if we don't include, if we say that the wheat cents we found are worth 5 cents each, and if we include the dimes, then this is how much money we made. $6.68 for, the stopwatch says an hour, 8 minutes, and 47 seconds. However, so that means we're getting $5.83 an hour. However, I'm usually much, much faster, but since I filmed this, it took a whole lot longer. So if we're assuming that I'm like really speedy and I'm like, you know, I've really got the bug for wheat cents, then I'm probably going to be doing this at like 20 minutes, right? So that would be $20.04 an hour if I do, you know, right? And then 30-minute speed would be $13.36 an hour, which, so you can see how this could be really, really profitable, especially if you buy a machine. So yes, it is worth sorting pennies for copper. That's the question we were going to answer, and we answered it all right. It's definitely worth it, but you have to get fast at it, and you can't waste time filming. You've got to have a really efficient setup where you just swipe the zinc pennies off into a bucket instead of having to pick them up every time and put them in. Right? Obviously, duh. But yeah, I think that's the end of our video. That was a lot of fun. If this video gets, I don't know, 10 likes, we'll do another one like it.